Okay, man. Who am I gonna rob today? There's gotta be some easy targets around here. I mean, I could use the money. This is a pretty rich area. Just gotta look for some idiot. Someone who's not with it, not paying attention. Well, maybe I'll just hold off for a second. I don't know. Wonder if there's any cops around here. I've got a few warrants out for my arrest. Okay, man. Let's just take a walk and think of a criminal enterprise. Some criminal scheme to make me millions. Pickpocketing can be dangerous. Last time I did it, some fella caught me. Yeah, he chased me around the block. I mean, it was pretty dangerous. I mean, it was humiliating. What do you think that does to my confidence? I mean, I'd like to start selling crack. That's an idea. That sure is one idea. I mean, I'm heavily into it. It's an idea. My uncle, he used to be a cocaine trafficker, made millions in the cocaine trade. He was supposed to set me up, but then he retired and got out of the business. Okay, let's see. Let's think. Think of a scam. I did have this one idea. I could go around town in the middle of the night and take change from people's cars. It's pretty genius, I thought. I mean, most people leave spare change in their cars. Might be worth a shot. Well, it's a pretty good idea. I gotta think about that one. I mean, if I steal from 20 to 30 cars, well, I can make $60, $70. Man, I gotta think of something. I've been reading on the news about this new strategy. It's a smash and grab technique. It's all the rage. I mean, how it works is you go into a store with a couple guys, you break everything, take whatever you want, and just walk out. I mean, it's pretty cool. Cops, man, don't know what to do? Oh, man, it's pretty neat, pretty awesome. I read on the news that a couple of guys stormed into a jewelry store and walked away with $2 million in jewels in under a minute. 2 million in a minute. I mean, that's one hell of a payday? I mean, that's a hell of a lot of money. It's a proven system. It could work. I know a guy who would help me. His name's Jeffrey. He's an anarchist. He shoots fireworks in town, cuts off the stop signs, speed limits, traffic lights. He's a pretty cool guy. He does a bunch of cool stuff. Maybe he can help me. Dating, man, I'm telling you. I've been on a few online dates. It's pretty easy to get catfished, though. I got catfished quite a few times. I had a date with one girl. We were chatting online for a little bit and we decided to meet up in person. Next thing I know, it's a 6'9" guy looking to rob me. Women, man. They've got high standards nowadays, man. Really high standards. They have the bar set way too high, man. Way too high. I mean, they want you to have a good job title, good looking, make a lot of money. I mean, they want it all. I mean, who can meet their demands? It's out of control, man. It's out of control. Yeah, dating online, man. It's pretty hard, man. Pretty hard. Most of the time, they don't respond to my messages. I try to write some witty things, but they just blank me. Man, dating, man. It's been hard, man. That's all I'm after, man. The women, man. That's it. The money and the women. That's all I'm after. I just want to be like my uncle. I mean, he lives on the beach, drinks pina coladas, and watches women in bikinis. I just want to be as cool as him. Man, where does all the talent go, man? Where does the talent go? It all went to my uncle. I'd like to try something, armed robbery or something. It sounds cool. I did know this one guy. His name's Ted. He's a professional, stick up man. He told me he was going to get me involved, show me the ropes. We had a couple of heists lined up. Then he stopped answering my phone calls. I still don't know why. I mean, I was looking forward to it. Man, it's a drag, man. Sure is a drag. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Dating's been rough, man. Too rough for me. I mean, maybe I can meet someone here. Nah, probably not. Bunch of uptight bitches here. Man, I'm telling you, man, women want a lot, man. Too much nowadays. Next thing you know, they're gonna want you to cook and clean for them. I mean, what's going on today? I'm telling you, man. Women, man. I don't know. I don't know. They're an enigma to me. Very mysterious. Something I can't quite understand. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, women don't like it when you don't have money, man. They want someone who's financially stable. Someone who's got enough money to take care of them. That's why I'm after this criminal enterprise. First, I gotta make the money, then I'll get the women. That's all I know. There's always computer hacking, you know? I always thought computer hacking was pretty smart, you know? It's pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't involve too much, it just requires an intellect, you know? It doesn't require physically doing anything dangerous. That's why I'm attracted to it, you know? I mean, some of these companies, they have millions of credit cards on file. If I can get into their networks, well, I have a million debit cards to use. The only problem is I don't know how to do it. There might be a steep learning curve, you know? May have to read up about it, you know, in books. I gotta stop doing drugs, man. I gotta get clean. I mean, I'm on 10 grams a day. 10 grams a day. I don't know anyone with that kind of habit, man. It's out of control. My brain's gone. I mean, it's just gone. There's nothing there. Man, why can't I just be like my uncle, you know? My uncle made it, man. He did it. Got into cocaine trafficking and made millions. I just wish I was as smart as him. I gotta think of something, man. Pretty soon I'm just gonna call it quits if I don't figure something out soon, you know? I mean, where are the ideas when I need them? It's like all of my creativity has vanished. We gotta stay away from jail too, man. Stay away from the law, man. I can't go back to jail, man. It's not good in there for me. Most of the time, you're just fighting for your life in there, you know? I mean, I can't fight a lick, man. I'm telling you, man, prison's no joke, man. It's pretty dangerous in there. A lot of the prisoners, man, they give me problems, man, you know? I don't know, I guess they just don't like me. Yeah, man, you gotta share a bunk and everything. It's pretty rough in jail. Yeah, man, it's tough figuring things out, you know? I mean, I got nothing, man. Well, maybe I can start selling crystal meth. It's an idea. I mean, I know some guys that can give me some, you know? I mean, someone can furnish me with the supplies. Perhaps I'll rent a van and start selling it out of my van. It's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll just cause some chaos in town, you know? Get the FBI involved or something? That'd be pretty cool. Like my buddy Jeffrey. He's an anarchist, you know? I'd like to be involved in that. Alright, man. Feeling good. Feeling cool. Feeling alright. Feeling alright, man. Feeling good. Man, this coffee's pretty good. Usually I can't get a good cup of coffee in the morning, but this is alright, man. It's feeling good. Feeling cool. Cocaine and coffee, man. That's the way to start a day, man. Feeling alright, man. Feeling cool. Plus, I'm still feeling the meth from last night. It's pretty cool. My mouth is all numb, you know? It's pretty cool. When you put cocaine in your gums, your mouth goes numb. It's a pretty cool effect. I like the effect. It's pretty awesome. I don't know what it is. Some chemical. Some chemical in the cocaine. It's pretty cool. I mean, when you drink it, forget it. Your whole mouth's numb. Man, I gotta start doing more drugs. I feel like I have a limited palate, you know? I should start doing more stuff. I mean, I've tried everything pretty much, everything in the book, but there's still some things I'd still like to do, you know? I mean, there's still nitrous oxide I haven't tried really. I mean, I only done it a couple times. A buddy of mine, he sells it out of his van. It's pretty cool, it's pretty good. This guy had it pure, you know, out of like a huge canister. You just inhale it for a couple seconds. The high is great. It's like going to the dentist, you know, it's pretty good. Oh man, I might have done too much. I mean, my tolerance is pretty high. I'm on like 10, 15 grams a day at this point. That's one hell of a tolerance. But I think I might have done too much. I mean, I can't feel my face. I feel like somebody's following me. Who are these people? Who's this guy? get my hands on some of that stuff. That nitrous oxide, man. It's not easy to find. Just gotta get my hands on that stuff. Also, I want to try that lean stuff, that promethazine. Now, that's some cool stuff, It's like liquid codeine. You just put it in your coffee or whatever drink you want. Soda, water, doesn't matter. You just drink it. It's a pretty cool effect. You feel pretty laid back, man. I like it. I like the effect. It's nice. I don't know how to get it though. That's the problem. I gotta ask my buddy about it. He sells all kinds of stuff, Anything you want, really. But he's even having trouble finding it. I gotta see if we can get some of that. That and nitrous oxide. That's the thing, man. I want to try both of those. Maybe at the same time. That's what I want to do. Try something new. I'd like to become a drug dealer. That'd be interesting. That would be cool. I'd like to do that. A buddy of mine, he sells meth. Makes a fortune. I mean, this guy has no teeth, but he makes a fortune. I gotta ask him how to do it. I mean, he told me a little bit about it. He told me that, you can just buy a couple household ingredients. He actually has a laboratory. He showed me it once. It's in his house. People go crazy for it, man. It's out of control, man. I can relate, man. Meth, man. It's something else. It's out of this world. It's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. I can't stop taking it myself. Yeah, man. I gotta try to start selling drugs, man. That's what I want to do. Start selling drugs. I mean, maybe I can make some money selling drugs. Who knows, man? Who knows? Drugs have opened the doors for me, unlocked the unconscious mind, opened windows into my mind. They sure have changed my perspective on things. Made me a better person. That's for sure. I mean, I don't know where I'd be without acid. It's pretty good stuff to try. I'm always up for taking some psychedelics, man. Man, one time I did so much acid, I was hallucinating like crazy, man. I was doing crazy stuff. I go into a coffee shop and order 13 cups of coffee. I still don't know why. I drank every one of them, man. The cops showed up. It was bad, man. It was bad news. I'm telling you, man, I never do that much acid again, man. I'm telling you, man, the stuff I got up to is wild, man. Crazy. But doing drugs is fun. Psychedelics. Makes you cooler. Makes you a better person. I highly recommend them. That's for sure. Man, I'm telling you, I'm seeing some wild stuff. I am pretty wrecked right now. The sky. Why is it green? I feel like I'm on Mars. Who's calling me? What was that? Whoa. Okay, okay, okay. It's just the meth. It's just the coke, man. It makes you paranoid. Just chill out. Chill out. I wonder to take a bath in there. It'd be pretty cool. I'd like to get into, some other stuff, bath salts. I mean, they're cheap too. That's a cool thing about them. My buddy told me about bath salts. They charge like $1.50 for a whole pack. I mean, it's pretty affordable. I mean, I don't want to smoke crack, but, it's an idea. I mean, it's pretty cheap. Yeah, man. Getting an affordable high, that's what I'm after, man. I guess crystal meth is the one, man. Yeah, crystal meth's pretty good. It's pretty affordable too. It's nice. And the high, man, it lasts a while, like 24 hours sometimes. I haven't been to sleep in 3 days. 3 days, man. Meth, man, keeps you up. I'm loving it. I want to go a week. I'd like to try selling meth. That would be an idea. I mean, I've got a bunch of clients already. I mean, everyone I know takes meth, man. I already got like a full roster of clients. It's a pretty good idea. I want to go up there and do a huge line of coke, man. I just want to do a huge line of coke on top of that building, man. That's all I want to do. That'd be pretty cool, man. I feel pretty cool up there. That's what I want to do, man. I'm gonna go up there and do a huge line of coke. That sounds awesome, man. Sounds really cool. I'm gonna take over this city. I'm gonna sell everything: crack, heroin, cocaine. Sell pure stuff, good stuff, stuff that people can use, man. That's what I'm gonna do, man. That's it, man. I just want the life, you know? The money, the cars, the fast women, the life, man. That's all I'm after. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna become the biggest drug dealer of all time, man. I wanna sell pure stuff, you know? Good stuff. Pure stuff. Not stuff that's been stepped on 13 times, you know? I wanna have it all in one briefcase. That's the plan. That's the goal. That's the dream, you know? I just want the life, man. I just want the life. The cars, the money, the boat, the yacht. That's all I'm after, man. That's it. I'm after the life, man. You know, maybe I'll start small. Maybe I'll just smuggle drugs across the border, you know? Go down to Mexico. Start my way down there. I mean, I need some connections. Maybe I'll catch a ride to Mexico. It's a good idea, man. Go down to Mexico, see what's going on down there. That's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna go down there, start my drug operation, man. I'll be rich, man. I'll become the biggest drug dealer of all time. I can feel it, man. It's my destiny. It's my dream. Let's do it, man.